Welcome to a club for people who love good movies. Use the links in the description to navigate the list of films quickly.
Selfless. Billionaire industrialist Damien Hale is master of his universe until he encounters a foe that he can defeat, cancer. His only hope is a radical medical procedure called shedding, in which his consciousness is transferred to healthy body. After the procedure, Damien, now called Edward, starts a new life in New Orleans, but he is plagued by disturbing images. When he delves into Edward's mysterious origin, he learns that some will kill to keep it secret. Spotlight. The true story of how the Boston Globe uncovered the massive scandal of child molestation and cover-up within the local Catholic churches, shaking the entire Catholic Church to its core. Sicario. After riding through the ranks of her male-dominated profession, idealistic FBI agent Kate Macer receives a top assignment. Recruited by mysterious government official Matt Graver, Kate joined a task force for the escalating war against drugs. Led by the intense and shadowy Alejandro, the team travels back and forth across the United States-Mexican border, using the cartel boss to flush out a biggest one.
Batman Begins. A young Bruce Wayne travels to the Far East, where he is trained in the martial arts by Henry Ducard, a member of the mysterious League of Shadows. When Ducard reveals the League's true purpose, the complete destruction of Gotham City, Wayne returns to Gotham intent on cleaning up the city without resorting to murder. With the help of Alfred, his loyal butler, and Lucius Fox, a teacher expert at Wayne Enterprises, Batman is born. The Italian Job. After a haze in Venice, Steve turns on his partners in crime, killing Suffolk-Crackers John Bridger and keeping all gold for himself. The rest of the team, including leader Charlie Crocker, driver Handsome Rob, explosives man Left Ear, and Edge Greek Lil, vows revenge. They enlist the help of Bridger's daughter, Stella, and plot to recover the gold from Steve's Los Angeles mansion.
Lucky Number Slevin. A case of mistaken identity lands Slevin into the middle of the war, being plotted by two of the city's most rival crime bosses, the Rabbi and the boss. Slevin is under constant surveillance by relentless detective Brikovsky, as well as the infamous assassin Goodcat, and finds him having to hatch his own ingenious plot to get them before they get him.
The Department. South Boston cop Billy Costigan goes undercover to infiltrate the organization of gangland thief Frank Costello. As Billy gains the mobster's trust, a career criminal named Colin Sullivan infiltrates the police department and reports on its activities to his syndicated bosses. When both organizations learn they have a mole in their midst, Billy and Colin must figure out each other's identities to save their own lives.
Changeling. In 1928 Los Angeles, single mother Christine Collins arrives home to find her son, Walter, gone. 5 months later, her prayers are answered when Walter is found in Illinois. But to Christine's horror, the boy who steps off the train is not her son. Authorities vehemently disparage Christine's claim, and her ally is a clergyman who sees the case and is changed to explore corruption in the Los Angeles Police Department and government. American Gangster. Frank Lucas earns his living as a cheerful to one of Harlem's leading mobsters. After his boss dies, Frank used his own ingenuity and strict business code to become one of the inner city's most powerful crime bosses. Meanwhile, veteran cop Rachel Roberts senses a change in the mob's power structure and looks for ways to bring his opponent to justice.
Juno. When precocious teen Juno McGuff becomes pregnant, she chooses a failed rock star and his wife to adopt her unborn child. Complications occur when Mark, the prospective father, begins vivifying Juno as more than just the mother of his future child, putting both his marriage and the adoption in jeopardy.